Hey YouTube, this is Tom and welcome back to the Car Journey. This episode's covering ABQ Super Lap. I think this is round number 4, and you can see here I'm just getting ready to take my runs here for my second session. And so today it's pretty hot, and it's going to hit 100 degrees at the weather station, so well over 100 at the track. And good thing I'm on these Goodyear Super Car 3Rs, which don't mind the heat. And so yeah, we're gonna go try and set a lap. You're gonna notice that the car puts down power way better, and so I definitely changed my front rebound settings, and that definitely made an impact. You can, like I said, see me shoot out of the corners a little better. The other very visible change is I added a shift light. This is the Dauntless sequential shift light. This one's the version that's connected to the OBD2 port, and I configured it to come on at about high 5800 RPM, and then it'll go critical at 6900, and rev limit's set to 7000, so it works out pretty well. I added this because I just couldn't see the tack when I put the steering wheel in the optimal position with this Momo steering wheel, so it's just nice to be able to go ahead and maximize second gear, which I have a limited torque in second gear, so it's much easier to put down power out of the two slow hairpins, and you can see it really does pay off that I'm able to get out of there a little better. And so this session 2 is where I set my best lap time of the day. So you saw it there, set my new personal best at 124.51, so almost a full half second better than my previous best of 124.99. And so you can see the car's working pretty well. Definitely some mistakes on the lap, but I'll definitely take it, considering at this point it was around 11 o'clock and it was already, I think it was 11:30, and it was already well over 90 degrees. And so I didn't expect to run this kind of lap time, especially given the first session I ran a 125.11. And so yeah, pretty happy that the car's working. The shift light, I'm getting used to it, but I'm liking it. And really no tweaks for the car, just some missed opportunities. As you saw, I completely missed the apex at turn 1. And so yeah, I tried to push on this lap and nothing worked in my favor. So I did push all the way through this lap and then gave it up after I realized the car was definitely pulling power, and on the straight here coming up on the final straight, and pulled off for the third lap instead of taking it. And then just tried to look at the data a little bit, try and figure out where I could drive a little bit better. And so then gave it another shot in session 3. Session 3's happened at like 2:30, and it was pretty dang hot. So let's go ahead and start that session. So this is the third session, just about to head out onto track. It's now over 98 degrees, and I'm not expecting much. But this is the first time I've been so deep into a PB that I have hope that I can do it in the competition lap. At ABQ Super Lap, the first 2 sessions are just practice, and so this is the one that actually counts. It's not like some other organizations like Grid Life where your best time of the whole weekend counts. This is the only session you can do it, and so these are the ones that actually count for the official ABQ Super Lap record. I'm still keeping track of my fastest lap times for the sake of, you know, what I consider the track record here for a street car. And so trying to warm up the 3Rs, which is kind of ironic, but because they're not really built for time attack, even though, you know, like I said, it's 100 degrees, I'm still trying to put heat in the tires but not put heat in the engine. And so not accelerating very hard out of corners, but still, you know, trying to generate heat by a little bit of side to side, and definitely loading it up in the corners. A little later on in this, you know, warm up out lap, you'll see me really lean on the car in turns 11 and 12, which are the double lefts, just to see if the grip is there, so I know what kind of car I have going into turn 14 and then turn 1 for the timed lap. So, yep, we're gonna go for it. We're really hoping to break the 124.99 in competition, and so if I do that, I'll be thrilled. You hear me talking over myself, kind of psyching myself up, giving a little briefing. But yeah, the car's there. I'm pretty happy with it, and just not knowing with it being hot what I got. So here's the best lap I had in competition. And there we did it. Finally, got in the 124s and did it in extreme heat and during competition laps. So 124.62. I didn't think that this would be possible, this event, given the temperatures and the conditions the last time we kind of ran immediately after the drifters, but I had more traction because I actually set up the car better, and so just couldn't be more thrilled that this worked out the way that it did. And I'm hoping that when the temperatures cool off that there'll be even more time. I'm going to switch back to the Bridgestone 71 RS after the September event, probably. Definitely for the October event. That's what I think will be my best shot for a 200 treadwear best time. I'm hoping to do at least this match this time, somewhere in the mid to high 124s. But yep, really thrilled. Hopefully this is just a sign of better things to come. This is the best the car's ever worked all around. Power, you know, the good power in this kind of heat, and phenomenal braking power, and just really consistent car handling that you can see. I'm leaning on the car a lot more. If you go back and watch videos from a year ago, looks like I'm kind of under driving, and I really am, because I'm not sure what the car is going to do where, and so I'm not leaning on it as hard. Here you can see that on these two push laps where I was driving really hard. Right now this lap, of course, I'm on a cool down, just trying to stay fast enough not to spoil the lap of the Miata and STI behind me. But yep, the car's working and I'm getting more comfortable. And so I went back and looked at my previous results, and I'm a good, what is it, 3.5 seconds faster than I was at this event a year ago. So hang in there if you're like me and just trying to progress as a driver and get your car working better. Just hang in there. It happens. There's often setbacks, but this was, as a year, a big jump forward. And yep, looking forward to what the next event will bring. The next video will definitely be about the Type R for another 2-day autocross, but then we'll be back in the Supra for some events, or at least one event probably before Solo Nationals. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.